Welcome, everyone. So this week, we continue on the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system, as we have explored many times, it's a system that helps us drain the body from waste. And the particularity of this system is that he doesn't have any pump. So he relies on us moving and us breathing properly for the fluid, the lymphatic fluid, to move all around the body so that it can go through each tissues and organs and clean them from waste. So in the body, all the body systems, the cells, the organs, they all create waste because they are using nutrients, energy, and then they need to release everything that they don't use. And so they release it into the fluid around them, and they release dead cells, toxins, proteins that are not functional anymore. And it is the work of the lymphatic system to clear every part of the body from the waste.
Mm-hmm.
So clearing the body from waste is one of the functions of the lymphatic system. But the lymphatic system has many other different functions. And one of them is to regulate inflammation. Inflammation in our body is our body's defense system. So when the body is injured or has an infection, he will produce inflammation to take care of that injury or infection. And it is useful short term, but when it starts being too long, the body will start damaging the tissues. So the lymphatic system has this function of overseeing the inflammation and deciding when it is enough, and will send signals to the body to reduce inflammation. So, for example, when we work out, we will have the muscle will become inflamed and sore. And if we have good recovery time after working out, the inflammation will go down because the body has time to recover. So the lymphatic system has time to clean up and to send signals for inflammation to go back down. But if inflammation stays in the body, we will feel sore and tired after that workout for a longer time than usual. So the lymphatic system is this system that helps us to stay away from this attack mode. Next. So we just spoke about this function of the lymphatic system that clears the waste all around the body. And it clears the waste even in our brain. And so it is connected to the brain, the lymphatic system. And for the brain to be cleaned up, it happens during the sleep. Because when we are in our daytime, usually we are in upright position, and all the fluids will have the tendency to go all the way down by gravity. And so the idea with the lymphatic system, like I said in the beginning, is to have movement and proper breathing to move the lymph around, because there is no pump. And so for the brain to be washed out and cleared from all the waste, from the dead cells, the toxins, all the proteins that are not useful anymore, the brain needs also some time to be flushed. And the proper time for the brain to be flushed is when we are laying down, so that the fluids can go back to the brain. And it happens mainly when we are doing deep sleep. So proper sleep is the main time to wash the brain. So, for example, when we don't sleep enough or we don't sleep regularly at the proper timing, or we don't have a deep sleep state, we can wake up with a brain fog, or we can wake up tired without knowing why. But it is because the brain didn't have this time to be washed and cleaned up. So instead of that, the waste is building up in the brain. And over time, if we keep not having good sleep, and of course, other factors like continuously stressed, not eating properly, the waste in our body keeps building up. And over time, it will create more damage in our body because the lymphatic system didn't have time to clean up. So the buildup will create the conditions where our body cannot, or our brain cannot properly function. So we can be constantly tired, we can have less clear thinking, more brain fog, difficulty thinking. And all this can be managed by eating properly, sleeping properly, and reducing all stress. So essentially, when we keep building waste in our body and not giving enough time to our body to clean up, we can experience some diseases. So the risk of diseases augment in our body. And such diseases can be chronic inflammation and the difficulty of clearing the waste in our body. So essentially, So, and last thing, so today we are working on our lymphatic system, and especially we will target the lower back. So the lymphatic system has different areas where has clusters of nodes where it has the capacity of clearing and essentially checking every cells of the body to notice if it's a danger or not. And the lymphatic nodes are essentially located in our joints, in every joint of our body, and in the groins, so another joint, the hip joint, and around our spine, all around the spine and the belly. So by working out today on our lower limbs and lower back, reinforcing our core, it will stimulate all the lymphatics from the legs to come and clear towards the upper body. Because the lymphatic system works from the bottom of the body up, and once it goes through the full body, it clears and releases all the fluid that is clean back into the bloodstream through our clavicles. So this is what we are going to do today. So let's start. So let's rub the hands together. We sit in the cross-leg position. We're going to take a few deep breaths with the eyes closed. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale deeply through your nose. And now we inhale to chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo to open the practice. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale deeply. Hold the breath and stretch your spine up. And exhale and release your arms. So we'll start with few warm-ups, and we will warm up our upper body so that the lymphatic system can clear by the end of the session. So we are in a cross-leg position, and we will bring the arms parallel to the floor, bending at the knee joint with the...
This is the knee.
Oh, sorry. Bending at the elbow and having the hands in Gyan Mudra. So we put the thumbs and index fingers together. All the other fingers are together and straight. And here we will twist side to side, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. And we want to keep the elbows and shoulders on the same level, keeping the chest open so that we can breathe fully. The head will go with the same movement, same direction as the arms. And we will go for about 2 minutes. And I'll put the timer here for everyone. At the end of the exercise, as usual, we come back in the center and we stay still for a second, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, and squeezing will bond all the pelvic floor, lower belly, just for 5-10 seconds, and then we exhale and release the arms. Let's get into position, and we start. Inhale left, exhale right. And back center, inhale deeply. Back is straight, hold the breath, apply move bond. And exhale and release your arms. Take a break. And next we continue cross-legged with the spinal flex. So hands stay on the knees. On the inhale, we open the chest forward and exhale, round the spine. And we make sure to maintain our head leveled with the ground so we don't open the head in any direction. We keep the chin slightly closed, and we go for 2 minutes. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let's go. Breathe through the nose. Now back center, inhale deeply, the back is straight. Apply mul band. And exhale, release. All right, now we're gonna come and lay down on our backs for the next posture. On the back, let's bring the legs together, arms above the head, and stretch in one line to find your space. And then bring back your arms along your sides. Palms are facing down. Your chin is closed towards your chest, so the spine is all on the same line. Now we're going to bring one leg up, the left leg up, and we stay with the leg at 90-degree angle. For 1 minute, we will breathe long and deep, one leg up, the left leg up. And after 1 minute, we'll start moving the arms up and down up to 90-degree angle and back down to the floor for 2 minutes, moving the energy and stimulating our lymphatic system. So let's go for the first minute. Long and deep breathing. Close your eyes if possible. And now we start moving the arms up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're creating this pumping motion with the arms to pump the fluid. Once you get the hang of it, find your rhythm. Eventually you go a little bit faster. And now inhale, arms up. And exhale, release. Stay on the back. Release for a few deep breaths on your back. And now we'll do the other leg. So let's bring the right leg up now and stay still for 1 minute. Long and deep breathing through the nose. You can imagine or visualize that all the fluids from the leg is going down towards the lower back, towards the groins. And now we start with the arms. Inhale up to 90 degrees, exhale down. And now inhale, arms up. And exhale, release. Release on your back for a few deep breaths. All right, now we continue on the back, and then we want to bring now the arms up at 90-degree angle, and we're going to connect all the fingertips together. And here in this position, we will move the hands back and forth towards each other, massaging actually the brain through this motion, because our fingertips are connected to our brain. And at the same time, we will move the legs up and down alternately. So inhale, bring one leg up. Exhale, leg down. Inhale, the other leg up. And exhale, down, as we are moving the hands back and forth towards each other. And we'll go here for 3 minutes. Let's go. We keep the fingertips connected at all time. And we keep moving with the legs. Inhale up, exhale down, one leg at a time. If possible, you close your eyes so you can feel and enter into your body and feel what's going on. And inhale. exhale, release your arms, release your legs. All right. Now we stay on the back with the arms to your sides, palms are facing down for support. Eventually, in this exercise, if you need support, more support, you can slide your thumbs or hands under your buttocks. And here we will powerfully bring the knees to the chest and then release the legs back down. I want this movement to be powerful to massage our lower belly and chest. And at the same time, you will feel that you're working out your core. So the exhale is, what do you say? Mm-hmm. Where? Nice. Hmm? So we exhale when we bring the knees to the chest and inhale when we elongate our legs. We're going to go for 2 minutes. Let's start. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, lengthen. And inhale. And exhale. Release on your back. Relax your arms and your legs. Take a few deep breaths with your nose. Feel the breath in your belly. Now the last exercise for today. We stay laying down in a relaxed position. And actually, if you have your blanket next to you, you can already cover yourself. So you don't want to move too much after this. So we stay in Shavasana here. The feet are slightly apart, palms are facing up on the sides of the body. We close the chin. We place our head in the proper position that we can stay still for a moment. And here we will start whistling through the mouth on the inhale and on the exhale. And we'll go about for 3 minutes of whistling. This is the exercise. And after that, it will be relaxation. So the eyes are closed. And we simply whistle in and out the mouth. Let's go. And inhale deeply. Hold the breath just a few seconds. And exhale. So now we have done all the workout that we needed to do today. And it's time for the recuperation, the relaxation, So simply continue to stay still in your position and let your body do the work now. Now that we are in this laying position, the body has the opportunity to clean and clear all the pathways, all the brain from the waste. And we'll meet you back after relaxation. And slowly let's come back to the body. Breathe deeply through your nose. And slowly start moving your fingers, your toes. Roll your head side to side. When you feel ready, bring your legs together, arms above your head. Inhale and stretch. And exhale, knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. And start rolling back and forth, massaging your spine. Until you come back into a cross-leg position. So today we worked on our lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is our best support for immunity, but also it's a great helper to reduce inflammation in our body. And also it helps us keep our organs and brain functioning adequately by cleaning all the waste. And to have this best companion work nicely every day, we must take the habits to move and breathe properly, but also eat properly, reduce all sources of stress, and also have the habit to sleep at the right time, the right amount, and in the proper environment, so that we can reach that deep sleep state where the brain can be flushed also. So thank you for participating today. We will close with 3 long satnams. Rub your hands, keep your back straight, thumbs on your heart. Inhale deeply.
Satnam. Satnam. Satnam.
Thank you for moving with us. Thank you for breathing with us. Thank you for being consistent in your practice. Satnam.